day, and thanks for... The battle under the rim could be spicy. These two teams don't back down, Legs.
You're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. Two of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. We've got Ausar Thompson, Duren out there with Cunningham, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. Stolen by Carter. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Ryan. Back to Duren. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Zach Edey.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Duren.
And what I like about Jalen Duren is not only is he tough, he's also smart and he has a great feel for the game. He will be an anchor in the middle for a long time to come.
And he can't hit the second. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball. Crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Carter from outside. Memphis with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you play.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Thompson. 8 points in his last time out. And it's blocked by Edey. They retain possession. Picked by Carter. Clock at 6. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And that is playing big down in the paint. Duren focused and flushing it home.
Morant surveying the floor. It's deflected.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Now here's Morant. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. Back to Lee. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Ryan. The Pistons trailing. Carter from outside. That shot is off.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
The bodyguard, pass to Bottoms. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Ryan. There's Cunningham with a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And you just knew Cunningham was going to respond with a 3 of his own.
Edey with a screen on Cunningham to the paint. And the jump by Edey.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. Cunningham outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, you've got two teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup.
Pistons trail by 3. the wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Edey.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Here's Lee. Drills it from deep. Lee's got 5 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Cunningham finds Duren.
Number 13. First personal foul.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Here's the bodyguard. All alone on the break. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Morant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to the bodyguard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Again, Grizzlies from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Picked by Carter. Goes up on the baseline. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 7. Pass to the bodyguard. Ball stolen. And they're running. Thompson in the post.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Lee, the pass to Morant. Over Cunningham. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Just an electrifying style on the court for John Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. It's interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. The Pistons in second.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Memphis on D. 9-point game. Pass to Duren. Inside. Here's Ryan. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And looks like an illegal pin was set against the West attention.
And despite the turnovers, they're winning this game. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pistons trail by 7. blocked by Edey. Here's Bottoms. Last game out, 36 points for him. Here's Morant. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
And the Pistons shooting has not been great early, just 27%. And there's the screen. Here's Cunningham. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cunningham's got 5. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Bottoms. And here's Edey. Outside Morant. Here's Lee. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Ryan. Last game out, he had 38 points. And that one, good.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Change it up. Grizzlies lead by 5. Outside Morant, down low. And he dumps it down.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008, Tim.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
Cunningham, right side. Tries from 6 feet, and again it's Detroit converting.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Morant with it. He's got 6. Pass to Bottoms. Some solid defense from Stewart.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Cunningham finds Harris. Back to Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Harris outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. Thought he'll head to the line for 3. Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best.
3 shots.
Harris knows what the
shots.
game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
And he knocks down the first one. And we're only a few games in. But already some surprises to this season, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And the second free throw is good.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Morant against Cunningham. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Pass to Bottoms. Shot is up. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Morant, following the score by Detroit. Clark left side. Pass to Morant. From the arc. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. Stewart, the pass to Cunningham. Memphis with a rebound.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Right wing. Here's Bottoms. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Carter can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. They have been thus far.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
We've got Santi Aldama, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Duren, the pass to Big Cat. Here's Jenkins. Duren, the screen. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Harris outside. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguards have 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Drops in the 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, a player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
One shot.
And that one misses. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, at that time finding the wide open man.
Pass to Lee. Now Aldama. Back to Lee. Oh, he slams it right over Tobias Harris.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Picked by Aldama. Lee misses. Pistons trail by 9. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Robinson. Lets it fly. Here's Ryan. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Lee. Last game out, he had 40. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Pass to Jenkins. Outside Robinson.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. In third, the Grizzlies.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Here's Jenkins. No points yet. Here's the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's the pick. Here's Lee. And another miss by Memphis. Pistons trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Ryan. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jenkins. From deep three-point land.
The three ball hasn't been falling for them tonight. They're shooting a little better from there now, but still nothing to get excited about.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Pass to Lee. The ball's knocked loose. The bodyguard. Pass to Aldama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
First one falls for him. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 8. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. To the inside. A rebound by Detroit. Ryan's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the 3. Out to Harris. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Aldama, the pass to Lee. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Lee. And another miss by Memphis.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Here's Jenkins. "13 feet out. The Grizzlies pull it in. The bodyguard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Spencer. Still no points. Aldama outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Ryan. Ryan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Jenkins. Outside Robinson. To the left wing. Lays out. Harris outside. There's the steal. Lee. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's checked in for Harris. Carter comes in for Robinson. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Memphis on the break. There's the slam. To finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? What a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to run it in. To the middle. The bodyguard has to lead. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Here's the bodyguard, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Bottoms. Pass to Edey. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Bottoms. Outside Morant, inside the bodyguard. That shot off the mark. Good D by Cunningham. Outside Carter. Pass to Durant. Shoots over Morant. Cunningham looking around. Big cat passes to Durant. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Morant against Carter. It's the bodyguard. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Back to Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without foul.
Morant against Thompson. Morant, the pass to the bodyguard. The 3 is up. Lee misses.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
To the inside is Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range. Not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And Morant drops them both.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Outside Carter from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
To the paint. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. 1:37 left in the second period. Outside Carter. Another three for Detroit.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Lee, the pass to Morant. From behind the arc. Oh, a bomb from John.
And I love the response by Morant, draining the revenge three in style.
Thompson outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Ryan. Give him 8. Clock at 6. Cunningham up top. The rebound by Edey.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Outside Morant. Pass to the bodyguard. This one's for 3. Can't hit that one. Pistons trail by 15. Down low. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Lee. 16 points for him. Here's the bodyguard. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so we wrap up the first half. Memphis ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've been methodical, dissecting the defense with their passing. This is what you mean by unselfish play, guys.
We could use some of that selflessness here in the studio. I kid, but yeah, I kid. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Memphis, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like two dogs, they both want that bone. Who's gonna get it?
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Memphis with it. At one point, they led by 16, setting the floor for Detroit. They've got Cunningham, Thompson out there with Jalen Duren, and it's Ryan in at the 4 spot.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And let's swing it over to the sideline, and here's Riley.
Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from that. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Ryan.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allen. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. First one falls. And so Carter nails them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Pass to Cunningham for three. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Pass to Carter. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. Back to Carter. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Duren with a steal. Lets it go. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Carter's got 15 points.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his pass.
Edey with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Cunningham with some nice D. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. And he's going for the lob. From deep. Lee misses.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Outside Carter. Puts up a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Carter against Morant. Morant flashes his vertical there.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham outside. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. He's got 11.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Rebounding teams. Second, Memphis.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
Here's the bodyguard. He's got 6. Pass to Edey. Here's the bodyguard. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Here's Bottoms. Launches it from deep. The offensive rebound. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Cunningham against Morant. Puts it up from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Bottoms. Now Edey. Here's Lee. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And Ryan gets it to go.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's the bodyguard. Back to Morant. And there's a 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Here's Ryan. Edey with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Big Cat passes to Carter. Just 3 to shoot. 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Lee on the wing. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Lee's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Oh, deflected. There's a screen. Cunningham passes to Big Cat. Memphis with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Bottoms. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. To the wing, right side. Outside Morant. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 from Memphis.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Duren. Cunningham outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
The bodyguard. Shots blocked. And they recover it. Lee misses. Pistons trail by 13. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here is Thompson. No made baskets yet. Carter from outside doesn't go for it.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And he lobs it up top. Here's Ryan. 12 points for him. The 3 is up. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got 18.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Lee. To the inside. Here's Ryan. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Tim, so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Now Cunningham, 11 points in the game, 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. Off target from outside.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. And the call is going to be on an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Harris comes in for Ryan. Robinson, he's checked in for Carter. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. Outside Morant from downtown. Thompson pulls it in.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Harris left side. Pass to Jenkins. And here's Robinson. Can't nail the jumper.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Bottom's no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Harris on the wing. Over to the wing. Here's Jenkins. Hits the trifecta. Jenkins has got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Robinson passes to Harris. Let's go with a three. Good D by Clark. Grizzlies lead by 6. Bottoms passes to Morant. He drops it from range. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Pass to Harris. And here's Stewart. Covered by Aldama. And finished off by Stewart.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Bottoms. The rebound by Stewart.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
On the wing, Thompson. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead. Well, Memphis shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Kicks it out to Clark. Wells, the pass to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. The shot. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Picked by Stewart. The three, here's Harris. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Santi Aldama, and it's Spencer in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Lee. Pass to Coward. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Lee. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cunningham on the wing. Robinson passes to Harris. Carter on the wing to take the lead. Memphis with a rebound. Here's the bodyguard. Puts it up. Yeah, basket by Lee. Lee's got 24.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Cunningham, right side. Carter from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
At 6'6", Cunningham is one of the taller point guards. It allows him to see the floor so well.
Pass to Lee. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
First team foul. At the line for Memphis. Lee.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Robinson. Here's Ryan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for the Pistons. Ryan. 2 shots.
First one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis leading. Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Coward. Robinson defending. Clock at 6. The 3. Lee misses.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making it.
Aldama outside. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside Robinson. Outside Carter. Robinson passes to Carter. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Detroit. Grizzlies lead by 3. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Offensive rebound. And it's rejected. That's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Detroit moving the ball around. Puts up a deep three. And it's the bodyguard with the rebound. The bodyguard's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to Lee. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Lee, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Pistons trail by 5. Harris outside. Outside Carter. Nails it from 3. Carter's got 9 points in the quarter.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Spencer. He's watched by Cunningham. Lee. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Pistons have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Harris to tie it up. It's good. Ryan's got 9 points now in the second half.
Each year, it feels like Harris becomes more and more versatile. He's really working to get others involved.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Hisalo. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
On your feet, fans, here they go. Your Grizzlies.
To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Lee. Pass to Bottoms. Robinson with a steal. Now Carter to take the lead. And that one is right through the heart. Carter's got 29 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
To the paint. Cunningham takes the head and puts it in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Lee. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Carter. There's the 3. And it's the bodyguard with the rebound.
Yeah, now he usually makes you pay from that range.
Inside. Stolen by Carter. Here's Ryan. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now a 6-point Pistons lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to the bodyguard. Down low. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his role at the defensive end. You gotta love him. And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Shooting for the shot. Taking 2 shots.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Detroit also making some changes. Duren, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Ausar Thompson in for Robinson. And so he hits both.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
Screen by Edey. And here's Morant outside. The Pistons clear it.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Oh, man!
Look out below!
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Morant. Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Edey with a screen on Cunningham. And there's the lob. Duren with a steal. Outside Carter from outside the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Carter's got 34.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Lee. Defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He's been way off the mark in the second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And now Memphis on the break. Here's the bodyguard. Lee on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Down low, Cunningham.
And at any level of basketball, the turnover differential can make all the difference.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Pass to Lee. Back to Morant. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 24 points.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Duren to the post. Edey defends. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And timeout. All their points coming from the paint.
And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
That was your Grizzlies by 2 points. Count it out.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's the bodyguard. He's off from 3.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Here's Duren. Now Cunningham. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Carter outside. Now Duren. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Carter against Morant. Here's Lee. For 3. Not that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Ryan. Edey defends. Excellent defense, forcing that big miss. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Here's Lee. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it down. Detroit leading by 15.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Big Cat.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game. And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
19 seconds left in the game. Morant against Cunningham. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.